Imagine waking up, maybe tomorrow morning, and instead of that sharp pang of joint pain you might know, you feel, well, a gentle ease, a kind of quiet strength to get you through the day.
Hmm.
A lot of you listening, especially if you're getting a bit older, you probably recognize that feeling, that ache. Osteoarthritis, it can really feel like an unwelcome guest, can it?
It really can. It takes a
Yeah.
toll on your vitality, makes simple things harder.
Yeah, exactly.
But, and this is important, it doesn't have to dictate your life. That's what this deep dive is all about. We're exploring a path to relief, a way to reclaim some independence.
Okay.
Our mission today really is to look at practical, natural ways to manage osteoarthritis. We're drawing on some timeless wisdom from traditional Vietnamese medicine. It's a truly holistic approach.
Right, that's our focus. And the insights we're diving into, they come from a doctor of traditional Vietnamese medicine with, get this, over 2 decades of experience.
Yeah.
Helping seniors find comfort, find mobility, using completely natural methods. So we're talking accessible things, nourishing strategies for health, for what our source calls aging well.
Aging well, like that.
Yeah. Forget the complicated medical terms for now. We're focusing on simple, powerful habits you can actually start using.
Right now.
So let's start there. Osteoarthritis. It often sounds like just wear and tear, maybe inevitable, right?
Yeah.
What's the usual take, and how does this holistic view differ?
You're right. Wear and tear is the common phrase.
Yeah.
It affects the joints, especially after 60 or so, impacts walking, bending, just overall vitality.
Yeah.
But in traditional Vietnamese medicine, the perspective is broader. It's not just wear and tear. We often see it as an imbalance, like a vital energy, what we call qi in blood.
Qi in blood. Okay.
Yeah. If qi or blood isn't flowing smoothly, if it stagnates in the body's pathways or meridians, that's when you get that pain, that stiffness really taking hold.
Yeah.
So our approach tries to harmonize these internal systems. It respects the body's own ability to heal. It's not just about chasing symptoms.
That reframes it completely.
Right.
Harmonizing, healing from within. It makes me think about movement, because often when joints ache, the first instinct is just stop moving, right? Rest. But I keep hearing that traditional Eastern medicine, and now modern science too, says the opposite. Movement is medicine. How does that work? Doesn't moving hurt more?
That's a really common and totally understandable thought. Why move if it hurts?
Yeah.
But gentle, consistent movement is actually one of the best tools we have against osteoarthritis pain and stiffness.
Yeah.
It's not about pushing through intense pain, definitely not. It's about nourishing the joints through motion.
Okay, so it's about breaking a cycle then, is that the idea?
Exactly. That's the perfect way to put it.
Yeah.
You get into this vicious cycle. The pain makes you move less.
Right.
Moving less leads to more stiffness, more weakness.
Which leads to more pain.
Precisely. So our goal is to gently break that cycle. And if you look at how it works, movement helps in a few key ways.
Okay.
First, it helps your body make more synovial fluid. That's like the natural lubricant for your joints. Think oil in an engine.
Ah, okay. Lubrication.
Yep. And that fluid, it also carries vital nutrients to the cartilage, helping keep it healthy.
Right, feeding the cartilage.
And maybe most importantly, moving strengthens the muscles around your joint.
Ah, the support structure.
Exactly. Stronger muscles act like natural shock absorbers. They also improve stability, taking pressure off the painful joint itself. Think of like a rusty gate. If you just leave it, it gets worse. But if you gently swing it open and closed, bit by bit,
It starts moving more smoothly, less resistance.
that's it. Same idea with your joints. Gentle use makes them smoother.
That rusty gate visual really clicks. Okay, so what kind of gentle movement are we talking about? Not running marathons, I assume.
Huh? No, definitely not marathons. We're talking low-impact activities. Things that are kind to your joints but still build some strength, improve flexibility.
Like?
Well, walking is fantastic. Honestly, just a simple stroll around the block, or maybe in a park if you can. That alone can do wonders.
Okay, walking. What if that's tough?
Good question. If walking is difficult, aquatic exercises are amazing. Swimming, or even just water aerobics.
Ah, the water support.
Exactly. The buoyancy of the water takes so much strain off the joints. You can often move more freely with way less pain in the water.
I can totally picture that being helpful. What else fits that gentle category?
Tai Chi and gentle yoga are really high on the list. They combine these slow, deliberate movements with mindful breathing. That helps with balance, flexibility, and importantly, stress reduction. Stress is a big factor in pain, and these practices help calm the system, promote that smooth chi flow we talked about.
Yeah, that cheek connection again.
And don't discount simple daily stretches. Just Reaching for the sky when you get up, maybe some gentle shoulder rolls. Think of them as daily doses of joint happiness.
Daily doses of joint happiness. I love that. So it really is about small, consistent things.
Absolutely.
Even just like a 10-minute gentle walk today, or some stretches while you're sitting down, that could actually start making a difference.
It truly can.
Yeah.
Every little bit helps break that cycle.
Okay.
And, you know, building on that idea of nourishing the body through movement, let's talk about how we fuel it.
Yes. The fuel. Like putting the right gas in the car.
Precisely. Your body, and especially your joints, really thrive on specific nutrients.
So if the body's this complex machine, fuel is key. And I know with joint issues, the word inflammation comes up constantly.
Big one.
How much is our diet actually fueling that inflammation, and what can we do in the kitchen?
Yeah, for anyone dealing with osteoarthritis, inflammation is a major player in the pain you feel. A lot of times, people reach for anti-inflammatory pills.
Right, the quick fix.
Which have their place sometimes, but our source really emphasizes fighting inflammation from the inside out, starting in your kitchen.
Okay.
The problem is, many diets, often without us realizing it, can actually increase inflammation. Processed foods, lots of sugar, unhealthy fats, they sort of act like fuel for that inflammatory fire.
Right, pouring gasoline on it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So this isn't about super restrictive diets, though. It's more about making conscious choices, focusing on whole, unprocessed foods, foods that naturally fight inflammation.
Makes sense.
And in traditional Vietnamese medicine, we also think about foods in terms of their properties. Like some foods can help clear heat, which relates to reducing inflammation, while others nourish the blood in yin, building up the body's resilience.
Interesting. So what are some of those powerhouse foods we should be looking for, maybe with some of that traditional angle?
Definitely need to talk about omega-3 fatty acids. These are the good fats.
Right, fish oil and things like that.
Exactly. Oily fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines,
Right.
but also things like flax seeds and walnuts. They are potent anti-inflammatories.
How do they actually work, though?
What's really cool is how they work. Omega-3s, specifically EPA and DHA, they actively modulate your body's inflammatory pathways. They essentially help turn down the volume on those pain signals at a cellular level.
Wow, okay. Not just masking it.
Nope. They can genuinely reduce joint swelling and stiffness, or a sense of calm to those irritated joints.
That's fascinating. Okay, omega-3s, what else?
Next, you want to load up on fruits and vegetables, especially the really colorful ones.
Eat the rainbow right now.
You got it. Berries, leafy greens like spinach and kale, bright bell peppers, they're packed with antioxidants.
And antioxidants do what again?
They help protect your cells from damage, and they also help reduce inflammation. From that TVM view, many of these are seen as cooling foods, helping to clear heat and soothe that inflammation.
Cooling foods.
Yeah.
Got it.
And don't forget whole grains, oats, brown rice, quinoa. They give you essential fiber, sustained energy, just good for overall health.
Okay.
And besides the omega-3s, other healthy fats are great too. Things like avocados, olive oil.
Fats.
Yeah, sources of monounsaturated fats, also known for being anti-inflammatory. So, you know, a drizzle of good olive oil on a salad, some avocado on toast. It adds flavor and healing power.
That all makes so much sense. And I'm guessing that eating healthy like this often helps with weight management too, which must be huge for joints.
Oh, absolutely huge. Think about it. Every extra pound puts more load on your knees, your hips, your spine, those weight-bearing joints.
Yeah, you feel it.
You really do. So even losing a small amount of weight can significantly reduce that load,
Right.
leading to a noticeable drop in pain. Eating this way naturally helps manage weight.
Right.
So yeah, even small swaps. Adding berries to breakfast instead of sugary cereal. Grabbing walnuts instead of chips for a snack. Small changes, potentially big impact.
Small changes, big impact. I like that.
So we've talked about nourishing the body with movement, with food. Now let's explore how some ancient wisdom, some mindful living can take this even further, beyond just the physical stuff.
Okay, so going beyond the body itself, mind-body connection, that's a big theme in traditional Vietnamese medicine, isn't it?
It's central, really.
How does our emotional state, our stress levels actually influence physical health, especially when dealing with something chronic like joint pain?
It's such an important point. Mind and body, they're not separate. They're intricately linked.
Yeah.
What affects one affects the other, profoundly. Think about living with chronic pain, like from osteoarthritis. It can be mentally exhausting. It often brings frustration, maybe anxiety, sometimes isolation if you can't get around easily.
I can see that.
And here's the kicker. When you're stressed, your body releases stress hormones. And those hormones can actually amplify pain signals.
Wow. So stress literally makes the pain feel worse.
It absolutely can. It creates yet another one of those vicious cycles. So our source really emphasizes that acknowledging this emotional side, addressing it, is vital for real healing.
Okay, that's powerful. So what kind of practices, maybe drawing from that ancient wisdom, can help soothe the nervous system, help that natural healing kick in?
Well, first off, quality sleep. It sounds basic, but it's paramount.
Right.
When you sleep, your body does its repair work. Tissue repair, managing inflammation, it all happens then. So aiming for, 7 to 9 hours of good quality sleep is crucial. Having a consistent bedtime routine helps too.
Good sleep hygiene.
Exactly. Then look into relaxation techniques. Simple things like deep breathing exercises, gentle meditation, even just putting on some calming music for 10-15 minutes a day. These can significantly reduce stress, which, as we said, can lower how you perceive pain. Some people find guided visualization really helpful, picturing warmth and ease flowing into the joints. It's a practice used in energy work traditions too.
I can imagine how calming that visualization could be. What about things for more immediate physical relief we can do ourselves?
Yes. Simple hot and cold therapy. Tried and true, drug-free relief.
Like heating pads and ice packs.
Exactly. A warm bath or a heating pad can be wonderful for soothing stiffness, relaxing tight muscles, while a cold pack, maybe wrapped in a towel, can help reduce acute inflammation or numb sharp pain. It's simple, accessible, and used for centuries.
Easy to try at home.
For sure. And finally, something that feels maybe less direct, but is so vital for overall well-being.
What's that?
Social connection and having a sense of purpose.
Yes. Community.
Absolutely. Don't underestimate how much engaging with friends, family, community groups can lift your spirits. It combats isolation, can even distract you from the pain for a while. Finding hobbies you enjoy, even if you need to adapt them a bit for mobility, gives you that sense of purpose, joy, and honestly, laughter. It really is good medicine.
Connection and joy. Powerful stuff.
It really is.
Yeah.
Even something as simple as taking 5 minutes before bed for some deep belly breathing can make a big difference in calming your mind for rest.
So, putting it all together, we've walked through this really comprehensive, holistic blueprint, haven't we? Movement, nourishing food, and this mindful living piece. It's clear it's not about some single magic bullet, but more about rediscovering how capable our bodies are of healing, using that ancient wisdom alongside what we know now.
Exactly. And if you think about what that really means, day to day, it's about getting back that ease, that enjoyment in life. Imagine, waking up with noticeably less stiffness, going through your morning routine feeling more comfortable.
That sounds good.
Being able to enjoy a walk in the park again, maybe with grandkids, or tending to your garden without that constant ache nagging at you.
Right.
Savoring meals that are delicious and make you feel energized, not inflamed, and then drifting off to sleep feeling peaceful, knowing you've really taken care of yourself, body, and mind. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's genuinely achievable when you commit to these kinds of gentle, natural habits.
So it really shifts the perspective on aging. It's not this inevitable decline. It's more like evolving. And with these tools, we can help make sure those later years really are golden, full of vitality, full of purpose.
That's a go.
Moving more comfortably, eating more consciously, living with more joy. It sounds like a profound sense of well-being is possible.
It absolutely is. And this journey towards healthy aging, it's empowering. Every small step you take, every one of these habits you try, that's a powerful act of self-care.
An investment.
Exactly. An investment in your future self, making sure you live out your years with grace, with strength, and with a really vibrant spirit.
Which brings us nicely to our final thought for you, the listener, to maybe mull over. How can embracing these gentle, natural habits be more than just managing pain? How can it become a profound act of self-care, an investment in who you want to be, ensuring you live with grace, strength, and an unwavering spirit?